What's up, everybody? Rex the Extreme Werewolf, and I am back in Dragonmon's Episode 2, The Wildthorns, who are the dragons who contain the power of nature. Let's start off with these guys. This is Whippler, Razorbark, Taro, Boaragon, which of course I have Boaragon, just normal Boaragon, Nocturnus, Grotus, don't have Mystic Whippler or Mystic Razorbark, but I do have a normal Razorbark. Don't have a Mystic Taro or a Mystic Boaragon, and I have to wait for these legendary mystics to come out, but let's go. There's Boaragon, Razorbark. Razorbark was the first one. I'm actually making a list of each character I get, but some of them are my favorites, such as my main Boaragon, my main Wildthorn, which with my second main of the Wildthorns is going to be Grotus. My third is going to be Razorbark. Okay, let's see. Boaragon. Let's start with Boaragon, despite Razorbark being my first one. Boaragon is a Dragonmons with the reckless trait, meaning that he will always go with his gut and in dangerous situations and will prevail. That's called being reckless. His attack right now is 20, while his counterattack is 30. But when you turn this up bad boy down over here to charge and attack, I guess, then you get 40 and 50. 40 of the attack and 50. Oh, sorry about that phone hit. I just hit my phone by accident, but well. But 50 of counterattack. Must be good at counterattacks. So always have a counterattack for this guy. If you can figure out which is a counterattack, you gotta be careful. It could be okay, well, tell you later. I'll just tell you later. There's 60 for his attack and 70 with his counterattack. If with a Dragonmon with a tough trait. And then we get Razorbark. Compare the feat attacks. Boaragon has less than Razorbark, considering how big he is. But here's the thing. 20 counterattack, 20 attack for Boaragon, while counterattack is 20 for Razorbark. Counterattack is 30 for Boaragon, while attack is 30 for Razorbark. 40 attack for Boaragon. 50 for Razorbark. 40 with attack for Boaragon, while 50 is, well, 350s basically. 150 is for Boaragon with a counterattack, and the 250s are for both attack and counterattack with a charged Razorbark. Oh, and look, there's Dex right here. But you're probably wondering why I have the letters like that, but technically it's very hard to use a black Sharpie to color the tags, the names. But anyway, let's get into let's just do this. For Wildthorns, the first main attack was none other than Primitive Surge. But this attack goes to it's a level 2, it's a level 2 battle card, but its attack is 40%. You can probably even attack it with just, I don't know what the health is though, but we'll find out later on. But of course, I don't have a iPad or an iPhone, so I can't download the Dragonmon's Battle app. Sorry guys. But you can probably look them up. But basically, if you're with a tough trait having the tough traded Dragonmons, such as Razorbark, Grimserver, or even the leader of the Stone Scales, Gorgor, then that's 80. Ultimate attack right there. Then we have Vine Mines. Technically, probably a counterattack. And I have 3 of them, but of course I don't know if I'll cheat or not. But let's be fair to be doing good. Oh, and look, there's Grotus with a attack called Supplant. Grotus, oh, here's the thing. Some people might think Grotus is a guy. Well, technically, here's the thing. Grotus is a girl, while just like Fyra, the female mystic leader of the Fire Wings. Grotus, this attack is very good if you have a fast ally remaining, and that makes it 60. But its original attack is 30, and it's a 1 level card. Then we have Wild Strike, which is only accustomed to 1 Dragonmon, and that is Taro. Which, of course, Taro's call rallies the Wildthorns to battle. And, of course, the only way it does so is by, well, basically, you can bring back like a defeated Wildthorn back. But, of course, I only have 1 of those. So that means 1 of these. So I have to use it carefully and choose. No, basically, I have to carefully choose which Wildthorn I want back on the fight. I mean, I can bring it back if I have 1. Hey, maybe I can even bring back 2, because you see, in Dragonmons, it's a 3 versus 3 battle, a 6 dragon battle between 2 teams with 3 Dragonmons. You can mix them up too. And since there are 6 factions, you can probably have 1 team with a Stormclaw, a Wildthorn, and a Fire Wing with a Stone Scale, a Sly Toxin, and a Grimwrath. The only Grimwrath that seems to be friendly to Dax and his friends are Wormskull. Grimserver is not defeated, so Wormskull has to take the role of leading the Grimwraths. But basically, Wild Strike is only accustomed to Terra, so yeah, I don't have Terra, so I can never use that card. Not until I get him. But then we have Surprise Leap, counterattack, that's for sure. And another counterattack called Pinwheel. And then we have Strong Roots, which is probably an attack against, or counter, an attack against Sly Toxins. So basically, Sly Toxins are doomed and destroyed, otherwise fudged. And then we have Overgrowth, which is for all the Wildthorns, basically. Charge this bad boy up and you get even more damage, despite the fact you have 50. Actually, you can either choose. If you can use it either just for a normal attack, or you can just charge it. But I'm thinking that maybe you can only use charge once in every turn of your Dragonmon. So if you use either Dax, Boaragon, and Fyra, and you choose one of them to attack, you can actually stop an enemy's attack by using a counterattack. That's what counterattacks are for, basically. But for attacks, if you want to go offensive, you can go offensive and defense with these characters, basically. There are some good attacks and some good counterattacks, like Time Freeze, Monolithic Defense, Vine Mines, and Pinwheel. Just remember to have these characters. But basically, these are all the Wildthorns I have. And right here you have... Oh, I think I already said that, yeah. Basically, just remember that if the Wildthorns are a part of the life... Okay, basically like the Sly Toxins and Stormclaws, Sly Toxins are poisonous, but they are alchemists too, so that means they could probably be members of the magic element of Skylanders, while Stormclaws like Dax, who control water, can be part of the water element. But of course, yeah, make sure you take a good look at the eggs. Sometimes there are 2 eggs that are blue, but mainly they're purple. So in this case, the only creature that is blue is Stormclaws, while Sly Toxins are purple. But here's the thing, sometimes in a faction, there's a different color variant for certain Dragomons. In fact, not all Dragomons can be green like Wildthorns, purple like Slight-Toxins, blue like, well, technically, actually, all Stormclaws are blue. Or they can't always be red like Firewings, or yellow and brown, or black. Well, technically, Stormclaws are basically, Stone Scales are actually supposed to be yellow because of the representation of gold, like you find gold underground. But let's just say that yeah, not all of them are yellow-bellied. Yeah, that's where the part is. Yellow-bellied Dragomons. Or you can't just always, actually, Grimwraths are always white and black considering their bones and whatever that black stuff is. But oh well. Make sure you remember to collect them all. Oh, and guess what? Another shout out to Ironhide C17. Heck, it would be nice to see him and I battle each other, but of course, we need to look up at the instructions. And unlike the other videos I showed, this is what the instruction card looks like. See, it says so right here. For more information, check out Dragomons on YouTube. Knowledge of English required. I have no idea what the... And yeah, we'll get into this one later. But for now, I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. And also, make sure you get ready to battle, cause we are Dragomons! Hooah!